Hello, and welcome to our English Grammar Masterclass. In this video, we're going to review the essential grammar patterns you need to know to communicate effectively in English. Some are simple, some more challenging, but all vital. Whether you're a beginner or looking to polish your skills, this guide is for you. So, listen up and see how many you are comfortable with. Let's get started. First up, subject-verb agreement. It's important that your subject and verb match in number. For example, the cat runs fast uses a singular verb for a singular subject, while the cats run fast pairs a plural subject with a plural verb. Next, the present simple tense. The present simple tense is used for habits, facts, and general truths. Say, I eat breakfast every morning, to talk about a habit, or water boils at 100 degrees Celsius, for a fact. Completed actions in the past take the past simple tense. I visited the museum yesterday, and she finished her work last night, are examples of the past simple tense. For future plans or predictions, use the future simple tense with will. I will call you later shows a decision at the moment of speaking, and it will rain tomorrow is a prediction. The present continuous tense is for actions that started in the past but are still happening now, or continue around the present moment. I am studying English now, and they are playing soccer this afternoon demonstrate this well. Use the past continuous tense for actions that were happening at a specific time in the past. I was cooking when you called, and they were sleeping at midnight, give us a snapshot of ongoing past actions. The future continuous tense describes actions that will be happening at a future time. I will be waiting for you at 5 p.m., and she will be working when we arrive, are examples of this tense. Simply add will to the continuous form of the verb. The present perfect tense is a bit more tricky. It's used for actions that happened at an unspecified time or that started in the past and continue to the present. I have visited Paris, and we have lived here for 10 years, are examples of the present perfect tense. Modal verbs like can, may, and must express ability, permission, and obligation. I can speak 3 languages. May I leave early today? And you must wear a helmet when riding a bike. Show how these modals are used. Use the passive voice when the action is more important than the person or thing that carries out the action. For example, the book was written by George Orwell, focuses on the book, not on George Orwell. Remember, don't overuse the passive voice. It is used somewhat less in English than in languages like Japanese. Conditional sentences are used for hypothetical situations. If I had $1 million, I would travel the world, and if it rains, the picnic will be cancelled. Help us imagine different scenarios. You should look into the first conditional, second conditional, and third conditional for more examples of their use. Relative clauses give extra information about a noun. The man who is talking to John is my boss, and the book that I borrowed from you is excellent. Add details to the subjects. Direct and indirect speech are used for reporting speech. In direct speech, the tense is present. For example, she said, I am tired. In indirect, this would be, she said that she was tired. Notice the change in tense in indirect speech. Questions can be formed in several ways. You should play around with different structures. Here you can see some of the most common forms. Adjectives describe nouns, and adverbs describe verbs. She is a careful driver uses an adjective, while she drives carefully uses an adverb. Articles a and an are used for non-specific things, while the is for specific things. I saw a cat could be any cat, but I saw the cat refers to a particular cat we know. Prepositions of time and place set the scene. I will meet you at 3 p.m. tells us when, and I am at the library tells us where. Simple, right? Gerunds and infinitives are forms of verbs. Use a gerund as a subject or after a preposition. For example, swimming is fun. Use an infinitive as a subject or after certain verbs. For example, I want to swim. Finally, conjunctions and transitions connect our ideas. I like tea and coffee uses a conjunction, while he finished his homework, therefore, he can go out with his friends uses a transition. Thank you for joining us. Join us at英吾Garden for many more lessons, activities, and free materials.